Well, I got an idea for you. A perfect idea. Hey, Nikki Bella, what's the one thing you have that Brie Bella doesn't have?
John Cena.
Well, besides John Cena. What's another thing you have that Brie Bella don't have? I tell you what, let's do, if I beat Brie Bella, you have to get breast implants. There you go. There you go. You have to get 2 big breast implants. There you go. That would be the match to have.
See, this is why you're not with creative.
Well, that would be next. It's a last name match. I mean, why not? Breast implant match.
Very true.
I mean, hey, what's next?
Lip enhancement. Cheek enhancements. Hair extensions.
I tell you what, the person that loses get their lips done. I mean, seriously. I mean, how silly is this match?
The Botox rematch.
Hey, there's nothing wrong with Botox. So, it's just horrible.
I didn't even have to change that name. It's actually Botox.
Yeah, exactly. That's the reason I said it. I mean, come on. I think Mike has something to say, too.
Nope.
No, I can't.
Favorite movie is Dr. Boolittle.
All right, there you go. He likes Dr. Boolittle. So, Botox. All right. You can, there's a million matches you could do, and you'll do a last name match.
I don't know why. Well, here's the thing that doesn't. Why have they not done what we've been waiting to see? Is what has Nikki Bella been talking about the whole time? About why don't you quit? Why don't you quit? Why don't we have an I Quit match between these two? I'm just saying. Are we saving that for WrestleMania? Because I am not waiting until WrestleMania to see these two fight. I'm just saying.
No, they'll fight at the Rumble or Survivor Series.
Why aren't we seeing an I Quit match? Because, and then let one of them quit. They come back in 6 months. They don't really quit. You know what they do with these people.
Well,
nobody really quits anymore in the WWE.
No, honestly, I wonder how long Brie Bella will really be around. I mean, because Daniel Bryan's out. Her and Daniel Bryan want to start a family. If you watch Total Divas, that's supposedly true.
All right.
Nikki's with John Cena. Nikki ain't going nowhere as long as John Cena's there. So
unless John Cena one day goes, I want to marry you, Nikki.
Yeah, or have kids, yeah. But we'll see. Next up, we had AJ came out. She had a match against Nikki. I don't get this. So
crossing stories.
Nikki actually dominates a lot of the match, but in the end, AJ secures the Black Widow submission hold onto her, forcing her to tap out. AJ wins after the match. Paige leaves the announce table and stares down AJ from the floor. AJ kisses the Divas Championship belt that she won from Paige on Sunday night and smiles back at her. Where's Brie Bella? All right, Nikki's in this match. They just had a storyline. She got slapped. They got physical with each other, but she goes to the back. I don't get that.
I don't either. This is what makes no sense to me is that...
Why not have Brie cost Nikki the match?
Yeah.
That's instant heat.
It is, but again, what are we looking at, James? We're looking at the WWE, and we're looking at the Bellas.
Yeah, I know.
What are you going to do with these guys?
This is bad. I mean, I look at the Bellas too, but it's horrible.
I don't know, man. I want to get the Bellas. Like, I want to believe in these guys. I do.
You know what it is?
What?
Most inspirational.
There you go. Anyway.
This is what happens, folks, when you let somebody run the button board too much.
Just a tad. Backstage, we had Triple H walks up to the room. Because I'm sure he's still inside. He walks up to the room that Dean Ambrose is locked in. He asks the security guards watching the door if all is well, and then he tells them to make sure things stay that way. He walks off. After that quick backstage segment, we were reminded of the Cena Orton main event again, which you can't watch on WWE Network, but you can go to WWE Network and watch all the reveal stuff for 2K15, which is $9.99.
Yeah.
Anyway, which because the reveal was after Raw, so they talk about that for a minute.
Yeah. Which was cool.
Yeah, which you could have saw day one that they did it anyway. Next up, you have Randy Orton versus John Cena. Great main event. It was all right. Rollins and Kane actually came out first. Sorry. Cena wins by DQ.
By DQ.
By DQ after Rollins and Kane interfered in the match. It was a good match. They go over. They go after the DQ ruling. The attack continues on as Orton, Rollins, and Kane all beat up Cena. Cena gets one brief hope spot during the beatdown. However, it lasted all of 2 seconds. All 3 guys take Cena over to the floor and clear off the announce table. Rollins gets on the announce table and asks for them to cover to be removed out the box. Kane removes it, and who do we see? We see Dean Ambrose.
I wonder if the security guys got fired for that.
Probably.
They didn't make sure everything went good.
So we see Dean in a box.
Dean in a box.
All right, there you go. You see Dean in a box. Ambrose goes into the wild man mode and is over Kane, Orton, and Rollins. Ambrose beats up on all 3 of them and then does a big dive off the announce table, splashing onto all 3 guys. I love Ambrose. When the smoke clears, Ambrose is along with Rollins in the ring. He beats up Rollins, and then Kane grabs him by the throat. Just as he goes for a chokeslam, Cena nails Kane and stops him. Meanwhile, Rollins runs away through the crowd. So Cena and Ambrose still didn't get fully to get their hands on him like they had hoped.
Nope.
We see Rollins standing way up in the crowd looking down at the ring as Ambrose and Cena from the ring look up at Rollins. Ambrose music plays and announcers sell everything, and that was the end of the show. Disappointing end. Like we've said from the get-go of this show, as I've said from the get-go of this show, I don't know what they're doing.
I mean, I liked how Raw started, though. I mean, I was kind of excited on the way it started with, Ambrose and Cena, and then Triple H comes out, and they're like, no, we're going to do it our way, and they chase down Rollins. I liked how they started the show. I just didn't like, the ending was okay, it was, I mean, I kind of like this little feud they're having right now with, Ambrose, Cena teaming up to get Rollins. It's kind of cool, but it's not going to last. That's the thing. I feel like, do they have nothing else to do with Cena right now? Is that what's happening?
Pretty much.
Okay.
And the rumors right now is that they're going to have a Ambrose versus Cena match. The winner of the match will face Rollins in Hell in a Cell. The loser will fight Orton, and no Brock Lesnar.
So what you're telling me...
We shall see, though.
Yeah, because if you're going to tell me that Brock Lesnar is not going to be on the pay-per-view, why the heck is he champion? I'm getting tired of this. Oh, well, Daniel Bryan did it. I don't care if Daniel Bryan did it.
I'm okay if you don't put something behind it, if you don't make a definitive statement, if you don't have a number 1 contender, if you don't have, I'm okay if he isn't there. But I think you should finish it in a Hell in a Cell.
Yeah.
That's what Hell in a Cells are for. That's what Undertaker and Triple H ended their rivalry in. And it was in a Hell in a Cell.
They did?
Hell in a Cell. What did Triple H and Cactus Jack or Mick Foley in Hell in a Cell? You end rivalries in a Hell in a Cell.
Yeah.
You could do it in Elimination Chamber if that's what they're going to do. Or, if they don't have another Hell in a Cell match at another pay-per-view, which kills me. I can't stand it when they have a name of a pay-per-view and then do it later.
Yeah, they do that all the time, don't they?
Yeah.
I mean, that's really what they did with Hell in a Cell for the longest time. It's like, well, we're going to have Hell in a Cell at SummerSlam, but you have Hell in a Cell coming up in a few weeks. Oh, well, don't worry about that. I mean, it makes no sense, man. I never understood the whole point of having a Hell in a Cell pay-per-view when only one of the matches most of the time is Hell in a Cell. All the rest aren't a Hell in a Cell. When you could bring the Hell in a Cell back to any pay-per-view, right? Mm-hmm. I mean, it's like a cage. It's like a steel cage. You can bring that back to any pay-per-view if you wanted to. You know? So that's what I don't get about this match, and I don't get about the pay-per-view, why we're doing a Hell in a Cell pay-per-view. I thought we went away from Hell in a Cell pay-per-views.
Well, I thought so, but,
creative writing.
Yeah, pretty much. Mike, you got anything to add?
I know either one of y'all need to be making short jokes.
Who said anything about short jokes?
Yeah, we didn't say short jokes.
Wow, okay.
How are you involving me in this? I don't want to be part of this.
Oh, too bad you're on the show.
I know.
That's what happens.
Oh, my gosh. Mike, please be back here next week.
But you know why Mike needs to be back here next week?
Why?
Makes our day.
There you go. And wait a minute, hold on a second. Of all people, you're talking about Mike.
Let me tell you something, brother. Let me tell you something. Why you not like Rey Mysterio? I hate Rey Mysterio.
You see, you sit over here mocking him, and you like talking crap. Mike, we miss you, buddy.
Yeah, we do.
Anyway, we're talking about that.
We miss you too, JP.
We do. We miss him a little bit. I don't know if let me see.
What? What now, sir?
I'm just disappointed in this whole. Just the main event. Just the main event picture is horrible right now.
Yeah. Well, audiences, we would like to hear what you have to say about that, because we know all of you are probably mad about the main event right now, if that's what the main event is at Hell in a Cell. Let us know at WrestlingWithAttitude.com. You can also
tweet us.
You can tweet us at WWA Show, or you can Facebook us as well if you don't have Twitter, like some of us, me. You can Facebook us as well. We will listen to anything you have to say.
And that was our little segment. There is some bad news I did want to mention real fast. I'm trying to think of his name now. All right, that's inappropriate. Yeah, that's inappropriate. There is one and only Mr. Michael Moody, Paul Bearer's son, did pass away.
Oh, yeah. I forgot about that, man. Michael Mooney.
Moody.
I forgot about that.
He's not Sean Moody's kid.
Yeah, I forgot about that. He passed away. Our thoughts and prayers are with the family. We hope you guys are... I know you guys are probably with your loss. Our thoughts and prayers are with you. And, it sucks when somebody in the wrestling business passes away, because,
And he wasn't even in the wrestling business.
Yeah,
but
his dad was.
His father just passed away less than a year ago, almost.
And he actually was part of the Hall of Fame, wasn't he?
He inducted him into the Hall of Fame,
which was a very special thing, I think, for his kids. And I hate to hear it when a kid passes away right after their dad passes away. That's very sad. But no, thoughts and prayers go out.
But unfortunately, thoughts and prayers out to you. Hope. SmackDown reports out, so you read up on SmackDown if you want. There, it looks like they're doing the Big Show versus Rusev was the main event.
Oh, that's gonna be fun.
Anything you want to add?
Rusev, go away, or just get a better character, or I don't know.
All right, JP had one thing. That was horrible.
That was horrible.
I've become the Brock Lesnar of Wrestling with Attitude.
Wow, that's awesome. He's the Wrestling Attitude Brock Lesnar.
Yes, he is. He is the Wrestling with Attitude Brock Lesnar.
All right, you were listening to Wrestling with Attitude on Spreaker and iTunes and Stitcher. Catch everybody next week.
Just comes naturally. He's the son of a son and the son of a gun. The horse doing the rodeo bulldog, that's a natural one. Didn't have his shoes to fill, but he had to do it his own way. He did it with courage, strong will. Now just look at him today. He's walking